Hi, I'm Mike Leach. I'm the head football coach here at Texas Tech University. I want to thank you for coming to our clinic, and I hope you find this drill tape useful in your program back home. These drills are the drills that we use every day to teach the techniques that we think are necessary in order to run our package. We try to be as specific as possible and try to create a situation where it duplicates what we want to do on the field, and we're constantly trying to improve and searching for new and better ways to do things. But this is where we're at right now, and we feel like these are great drills, and they've been a great benefit to us, and I believe they'll help you also. Thank you.
Hey, my name is Coach Browse, and on this videotape that you'll be seeing today, we have some quarterback drills that we do here at Texas Tech. Okay, here are a few of our quarterback drills at Texas Tech. This is one where we just really work on quick feet. A couple things we're looking at here. We want to make sure the body stays pretty erect up top. I mean, a couple of these guys are a little low. The ball should be in good placement. Keep the ball smooth up close. We're in good throwing position. And then work the lower half of the body. I mean, what we're doing is working across the line, getting across back and forth as many times as we can. Good quick steps, trying to stay stationary up top. I mean, what we don't want is too much movement. Here's a little another quick feet, quick release drill. Right now we're just kind of setting our feet, getting our feet ready to throw, looking for open hips. Got the left toe pointed at the target, or hips at the target. And then we're just now quick release right here. You know, coming down on command, quick release, ball up next to the chest, set, throw. Set your feet and throw. Main thing right here is get your feet set and throw. Now we're kind of doing it the hard way with a little soft jog, set and throw. All right, same thing coming back up top, set your feet and throw. Everything's on command. Now going away, easy way, just turning to our left if you're a right-handed quarterback. All right, turning to your left, throwing the ball. Once again, set and throw. What you're looking for here is you don't want them overstriding. You know, you want the ball up in a good throwing position, get around, and then throw a catchable pass. I mean, we're not looking for something that's just, you know, off the scale as far as a speed ball. What we're looking for is a good quick release and throwing a catchable pass, because that's the most important thing. Now one more time right there. That's pretty good. Now we're coming the hard way, twisting around to the right for a right-handed quarterback. Once again, what we're looking for here is proper feet placement. Get your feet around. Rather you step instead of hop. And the thing that these drills help you with, it makes your quarterback stay on their toes. Because when you're moving fast, you got to stay up on your toes. You got to stand tall and then get rid of the ball. So, you know, we're having pretty good movement right here, getting around, stepping tall, and then throwing the ball. Once again, down here at the bottom, you know, and it's not as smooth as what we'd like it to be right here, but this is, you know, we just got out first day of spring doing it. This is kind of a drill that we call get big. What we're doing here is the quarterback's on a simulated drop, and then on command just throws the ball. Like a blitz is coming, he has to get rid of the ball to a target. So it just teaches him to release the ball at different angles and at different, you know, times in his drop step. Throw. It's good right there. Once again, the most important thing is getting rid of the ball, making it catchable. Right here's just a down field view of what we're doing. Once again, ball up next to your chest, proper placement, and then throwing quick on command. Start with your feet parallel. First segment's feet parallel, then left foot forward, then right foot forward. It's just kind of changing up your hips, making everything, you know, sink in together. Here's it with your opposite foot forward. Once again, just working on a quick release. Here's a little drop drill we do. You know, in the pocket, shuffle your feet. Of course, everything is movement on command here, and then throw. Get a good three-step drop, get back, shuffle your feet, just for moving in the pocket. And once again, what we're working on here is keeping the body upright, you know, stand tall, step small. You know, you want them standing tall, taking a little step, throw the ball. Good drop, shuffle, right here. Once again, eyes on the target, set your feet and throw. Working on another good release. Here's another view of it from the other way. Same thing, you can see the good quick feet, shuffling their feet. Everything's pretty good. The body's erect up top, so everything looks good there. It's pretty good technique and form right here. Get a good drop. Settle your feet. Good. Once again, staying up on their toes. Ball in throwing position, that's very critical anytime you're in the pocket. What you don't want to do is drop the ball. Here's just a little read drill, like throwing opposite of a backer or free safety, dropping. You know, just get a good drop and then throw off of them right there. Set your feet, throw the ball. Get 2 or 3 reps of this. Set, throw. And the main thing again is throwing a catchable pass. I mean, that's the whole key. You know, you can get you a bunch of quick reps right here with a little bit of read, and it always helps, I think, if you have somebody to snap the ball. So the quarterback's got to adjust the laces to his hand. Now a little double read here. Actually not a double read. What we're doing here is he's reading off the first guy, and the second guy's trying to get there and knock the ball down. So he's reading the first man in front, throwing opposite him, and the second one's trying to get there and knock the ball down. So we're working on a quick release, good velocity on the ball. Get a couple, 3 reps here. Good drop, read, throw. You know, it puts them in pretty good position to throw it. Here's some ball drills, medicine ball drills we do throughout the season, throughout the spring. What we're working on here is strengthening your abs because, you know, you throw with your abs and throw with your hips. So what we're doing here is trying to strengthen their abs. It'd be better if he would completely bend over when he throws that. Right here is with just your left foot forward. You know, try to get good open hips. Find a spot on the wall, hit that same spot every time. We'll get about 10 reps of these, you know, each one of these drills. It's a good job right there. Try to keep the ball up close to your body, you know, where you get more pull out of your abs, not so much pull out of your arms. So what we're trying to do right here is really concentrate on the abs. Then we work a little 3-step drop, get back, shuffle up, throw at the spot. Get a good drop, kind of use the ball getting back. Might be a little high with the release here, want it a little bit lower. Side view, it's not bad again. Get a good drop. Use the ball getting back, shuffle, throw. Once again, small step, open your hips. Now we'll just once again simulate shuffling in the pocket. Start on the right, drop, shuffle left, throw. Back 3, shuffle, throw, and you can do a 3-step or a 5-step drop with this drill. Here's a side view, shuffle, throws, pretty good. Try to hit the same spot every time. Now we should shuffle to the right, throw, it's good. And what I would suggest is starting out with pretty light medicine balls. Actually, we're a little heavy right here. We're probably 12 to 14 pounds. Probably need to start with about 8 pounds, just where you get used to it and you don't drop your form and technique. Because what you want to do is really concentrate on pulling your abs and working there. Now with the command, shuffle in the pocket just like we did on the field with the medicine ball right here inside. Shuffle, throw on command. Once again, having a spot on the wall, try and hit about that same level each time. Good drop, shuffle your feet, quick feet, soft feet up on your toes. Shuffle, throw on command. All right, here's a couple of running back drills we do here at Texas Tech. This is just, of course, using the blaster, which, you know, hopefully a lot of schools have. Going over the dummies, working on keeping our knees up, both hands on the ball, then making a little break when we get through. Kind of simulating a speed option pitch here. And the good thing about this, of course, it makes you keep your balance, you know, plus you got to protect the ball when you're going through. Here's kind of a little shuttle look, same thing. Knees up, protect the ball, make a little break and go. We'll do it again here. Get about 2 or 3 of these here as they go along. Try to do this at least once a week, sometimes twice a week. Same thing, get under control, balance, get your feet under you, and then make a good break and protect the ball. So I think it covers a lot of things that, you know, running backs need to go over as far as getting their feet up, ball protection, and then blasting through the blaster. Here's a little drill simulating pass blocking. What you're looking for here is a good base. You know, the feet under you, not too top heavy, not leaning forward too much, and a good jab with the hands, you know, to the opponent's chest. Right here, we're a little bit top heavy, a little bit too much of a forward lean. Here we're kind of looking at just a moving target, you know, because the guy's really not going to sit there and let you just come hit him. So you got to be able to react, move to him. Maybe too much of a lunge there, what we're looking at there. Same thing here, a moving target. You know, get your feet under you, then shoot your hands right into the chest and throat. Here's another little drill just working on pass blocking right here, keeping your butt down, feet at a good wide stance. That's why we got the forms down there, the jog over, keeping your feet apart about shoulder width, butt down, head up, you know, jabbing him right in the chest. Here we're simulating the backer coming through the gaps, meeting him in the hole, you know, so as a coach gets across there, he's got to read when he comes and feels, be ready to go when it's come.
Robert and I, offensive line coach here at Texas Tech. The drill I'm going to introduce is our pre-practice footwork drill. We do this every day to warm our kids up and to develop footwork. Here at Texas Tech, our pre-practice ritual includes jumping ropes. Here we have jump rope going forward. We do this every day before practice. Here's jumping jacks, which we go in and out with our feet. Here we have a shuffle going back and forth. We do this again every day before practice to warm our kids up. Here we have what we call slalom, where we're going like a ski deal, going back down the slopes. And then we've got going backwards, stationary going backwards. Again, our kids do this every day before practice, and then we line up and we do our running, rope going forward, then going backward. Now this whole footwork, jump rope maneuvering prior to practice is a way that we warm our kids up, and at the same time we develop moving our feet and moving our hands. Okay, this is a single leg going backward. All we're doing is getting our kids used to lifting that leg up and retreating vertical at the same time. We do a lot of coaching our hands out, and our kids carry our hands high as we go through the ropes, and I have them repeat it if those hands are down and slacking. Okay, this is going lateral through, 1 foot out, 2 foot in. So we're retreating and going lateral. Notice the 1 foot out and the 2 feet in the hole. And that's how I describe it to the kids. 1 foot out, 2 feet in, going lateral. Again, hands up. The best athletes are the ones that are able to bend and stay low with their hips as they're going through the ropes. All right, now finally we have a diagonal. 2 feet in, 1 out, but we're going diagonal. So here we're developing, getting depth on every step. Every step you take, if you're going to be successful going through the ropes, you've got to get depth on every step. At the same time, the rope requires you to lift those feet high. That's what we do to develop our feet and warm ourselves up prior to practice every day.
And I'm Dana Hogerson, coach the inside receivers here at Texas Tech, and the drill that I'll be introducing here to you all today is a couple release drills that we do. First one is the cone drill that we work our foot fire on, and the second one is just individual releases. All right, the first drill that we do here, and we do this every day along with a couple other cone drills, is a little foot fire drill. And all we're trying to get the receivers to do is take as many steps between these cones as they can, pump the arms extremely fast. You know, when they get to the cone, they want to stick their toe on the ground and act like they're released into the other side. So it's just a good little drill to get their feet moving real quick, working their foot fire. And then the other main release drill that we do here is what we call our release drill. And as the coach, what you do is you say go, and then you tell them to release, and they release on your command. So go, release, and then they release. It teaches them patience. For guys not being too patient off the ball, then we want to try and get them to slow it down. We'll do this. We'll say go, release, and you know, main things we're teaching right here is keep separation from the defender, work on our hands. We want to hit the defender. When the defender's arms come up to try and jam you, we want to try and hit them between the wrist and the elbow. And then once they release, they got the choice between, you know, ripping high or swimming low, getting the hands off the defender, and then getting back over the top as Daryl did right there. You know, want to teach them to, you know, get their head up, pump their arms as fast as they can, pump their feet as fast as they can. And then when the defender's hands come up, they want to swat the defender again between the wrist and the elbow as hard as they can to get their hands off, and then rip high and swim low. You know, make sure the defender's arms are off, and then get back over the top of them.
Hi, my name's Sonny Dykes, coach the inside receivers here at Texas Tech. I'm going to talk to you real briefly about a drill that we use every day to help our players block. We run a lot of screens, so it's real important for us to do a great job blocking on the perimeter. I feel like this is something that's really helped us this year. All right, this is a blocking drill that we do with our players. We do this sometimes before practice, sometimes after practice. What we're trying to emphasize here is hand placement. Once we lay our hands on the receiver, we want to drive our thumbs up through their armpits. And as we drive our thumbs through the armpits, we want our head to go back. Okay, so what we're trying to stress here is the idea of hand placement, driving the thumbs up through the receiver, up through the defensive back, and then rolling our hips. Okay, so what we do is everybody partners up, grabs a shield, and you know, they accelerate the arms into the receiver, into the defensive back, and try to place the hands correctly. Real important thing to throw the head back as well. So really, again, the 3 points of emphasis are hand placement, head goes back, and accelerate our hips through. Okay, normally we start this drill, you know, about a yard away with a bag, and we try to, you know, not go all the way down to the ground. And so we try to work a progression where the first couple of times we'll drive and stay up, and then we'll really try to explode our hips through and go all the way to the ground. Okay, number 1 down here at the bottom does a pretty good job here on this one. Okay, then we basically stand up and work the same thing. Work a fit. We talk a lot about the fit, and the idea is, again, we want to get our hands wide enough to where we can control the defensive back on the breastplate, drive the thumbs up through the armpits, and as we do that, the head goes back. We want to machine gun our feet. One of the things that we really try to stress is you cannot stop your feet. We've got to do a great job of moving our feet constantly. And the same thing goes, we'll continue to work a progression here. We do it about 3 times each and then switch it over. One thing you guys are going to want to do a lot of times is cock their arms back. We really try to stress the idea of being in a good football position, you know, before we contact the defender. So we make sure that those guys start with their hands, you know, almost like they're running, and not throw their elbows back to accelerate. It's something we try to stress as well. 87 here does a good job. This is one of our players who does a nice job blocking. Pretty powerful and explosive, and does a good job of technique. Head goes back, machine gun his feet. All right, then what we do is we work a progression again. Now we put them about 5 yards apart. Put the dummy 5 yards apart, then have him back up a little bit, take 2 steps, and what the idea is here is we always want to meet the defensive back halfway. Okay? What we want to do is we want to break down with 5 yards cushion, and then we want to really emphasize the idea of keeping our shoulders square. Okay? So what we're going to do is we're going to push as the defender squats. Once we lose cushion to 5 yards, we're going to break down, and then we want to meet him at the 2.5 yard area right there, and same thing goes. Hand placement, head go back, drive our feet, and keep our shoulders square. Those are the points of emphasis right there. Meet them halfway, explode, try to roll the hips through as well.
Hi, I'm Bill Biedenbow, Assistant Offensive Line Coach here at Texas Tech. The drill I'm going to demonstrate for you today is the Big Bertha drill. All right, the drill I'm going to describe to you here is the Bertha bag drill. This is a drill that we do here at Texas Tech every day because we think it develops a lot of the techniques of our pass protection. We can work on the sets, staying low, keeping the hips low and bending the knees, head and shoulders back, but the most important thing that we do, that we think this does, is it develops getting our hands up quick and having a quick punch to the top of the numbers. As you can see here, what we're doing is we're aligning the offensive lineman head up on the bag. This is a bag that weighs about 300 pounds. We have our equipment manager throw the bag at the offensive lineman as hard as he can. Now, as the bag comes to the O-lineman, he sits down, punches, extends his arm, and holds a position until the whistle's blown. All right. This guy here, not a great job. What you want to do is you want to start with the same stagger. You want to finish with the same stagger that you start with. So this guy's right foot should finish back, but it's not doing that, so he has to go again. Next guy coming up here. All right, this is a pretty good job here. He needs to stay low. One thing that we always talk about is staying low, because we're going to have people try and bull rush us. So we got to lock our arms out and play low, bending the knees, hips down. All right, to get some different looks out of this, what we'll do is we'll offset the offensive lineman either inside or outside. So now we can work on setting to an inside defender, setting to an outside defender. As you can see from this guy here leaning, as the bag goes away, anytime an O-lineman goes forward, he's obviously leaning. And here, you know, we preach head and shoulders back, hands up, good steps. Here we have a center doing it. The one thing you want to do with the center is make sure he gets that offhand up right away. Get that on the bag as soon as you possibly can. Good set with depth, hand offhand on the bag, and then the snap hand follows.
I'm Manny Matsakis, a special teams coordinator here at Texas Tech. One thing we're about to show you here in a little bit are 3 of our separate drills that we work on regarding kickoff coverage and dropping back and playing some kickoff return. This is our dip and rip drill, and the concept here is trying to avoid a man downfield. In this case here, we're setting him up by weaving one way and then coming across and getting in a tackling position. So we set him up, ripping our arm through and making sure that as we do this, the arm that we rip through with, that leg to that side also comes across and helps us get by the defender. Now, on this drill, this is our finish drill. And what we're trying to do is set ourselves up by planting the outside foot on each cone. And this is a great drill to set up and see how well we can keep our balance like that. So you can see that's something we have to work on. And then we want to be able to gather, come to balance at the very end after the last cone as if we're tackling a punt returner who's getting the football. So there he is, right foot, left foot should plant, come across, boom, blow it up, make the tackle. This last one is our toughness drill. And our toughness drill, on the first man, we're running by him trying to avoid. The second one, we also try to avoid based on how far away the kickoff return man is. So in this case, we see our linebacker, he's busting